Hi, welcome back to Burning River Bushcraft. Today I'm going to show you how to set a Conibear trap using a rope. So this is not my preferred method to set a Conibear trap. There are better ways. Using a pair of tongs is preferred. I did a video before on the one-handed, I believe it's a Robbie setter that I use. So there's definitely better ways, but the ability to set the springs on a Conibear trap with a rope can be a life-saving skill to know. So when I'm setting Conibears, especially when I'm setting Conibears around water, I always have a short length of rope with me. This one's a little longer than I need. Usually about 4 to 6 feet will get me by. Now as far as setting your rope up, this has just an overhand knot on one end. Usually I go with a bowline. Normally I don't use this type of line. I usually like to use like a yellow polymer line. Seems like it slides better on the traps, and this is a safety device. So if you were trapping with somebody else, or you were caught in a trap, couldn't reach your rope, and somebody came by to help you, you would want them to see your rope very quickly. Even if they didn't have the ability to use the rope to get you out of the trap, handing me the rope that I couldn't reach because I staked myself to the ground would be a big favor for me. But like I said, 4 to 6 feet. This one's a little longer. You're going to want to loop on one end of it. The loop's got to be big enough to go around your foot. This one is not. I'm just going to go through and just create a loop this way. Now I'm going to use this 110 as an example, just so you can see it better with the camera. I've got a bigger trap behind me with a groundhog in it actually. I'm going to come up through the eye of the spring, go through the second eye, give myself a loop, and come right back again. And the rope gives you the leverage to set the trap. From this point on, with a bigger trap, I have safety springs on them, and I'm able to set the springs. So I'll show you how that works with an animal in the trap. So this is a classic Conibear catch, right behind the head. Animal died instantly. It's a little more difficult to fish the rope through the eyes of the trap with an animal in it. Coming back through the second time. Okay, so loops on my foot. Here's the safety on the spring. So now once this safety's on, I can relax the trap, or relax the rope. And go ahead and get it out. So you can manipulate these springs till you get your opening. Right through both eyes, loop down to the bottom. Now obviously if you were caught and you were retrieving yourself from the trap, this would be a little more difficult, but it's still doable, and it beats the alternative. I'm going to make my loop. So here's my safety spring. This is the second spring is now set. I'm going to ease up on it. There we go. Now the animal comes right out of the trap. I can retrieve my rope. Okay, the trap's ready for a reset. Alright, so that's been the rope set on a Conibear trap. You can use paracord, you can use your boot laces if you have to, you can use bank line, but it's a lot easier with a larger diameter rope to hold on to. So even if you're not a trapper, this is an important skill to know. You never know when you might find a non-target dog or an animal that needs release from a trap, and you're the only guy that knows how to get it out. This has been Jamie Boggs with Burning River Bushcraft. See you next time.